Week 14 of the 2024 season. And coming up, we'll see the electric Jaden Daniels. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Saints and the Giants, and it's kicking off next on Madden NFL 25.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Two teams in this one going in the right direction. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, both these squads come in off winning streaks. Something's going to have to give, but you love having that momentum coming into a game like this.
Absolutely right, Mike. And on top of it, if you're the home team today playing in front of your home crowd, not only are you coming off this win streak and bringing this momentum into another home game, but you get the energy, you get the excitement of your crowd who's also riding this wave of winning football. But on the other sideline, you've got a hungry, hot road team that's looking in saying, all right, if you don't take us serious today, we're going to try to extend our winning streak of our own and get back onto this plane and go home with another win under our belt.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. The Giants offense making their way out for the first time, led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
What we saw last week, Mike, was just a quarterback that was taking what the defense gave him and just playing a really well-rounded game. I mean, he found the end zone a total of 3 times, twice on the ground, once through the air. But most importantly, he avoided those back-breaking mistakes that could have come back to haunt them. If he continues to play at that level, it's going to be a hard team to beat on any given day.
He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. First carry for Joe Mixon. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He's got his man, Wan'Dale Robinson.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
This one is caught by Robinson. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Couple of first downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10. Jackson, a hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Again, it's Jackson. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
They'll try and run for this with Mixon. And he will have a Giants first down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Uh-oh. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
He's got it at about the 8. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Now, this is how you dream up the opening script. You get the ball first, and you want to go down and set the tone for the rest of the game. Well, it looks like the coaches did a great job when they built that script during the week. But that big-time throw, they got a shot now with 1st and goal to end this opening drive.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
2nd down, Jackson. Open man, the tight end, Brevin Jordan. And he finds a seam and takes it down to the 3.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it. This play right here is just a clear example of just how hard it is to bring this back down, Mike. I mean, he had to break multiple tackles just to get back to the original line of scrimmage. But give credit to the defense. They kept bringing bodies at him.
And he will take it in himself. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Giants. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here's Boston Scott to return. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. They are led by the former Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
There wasn't really anything fancy about the performance in last week's win, Mike. I mean, he had the one interception. He would clearly like to have that one back. But for the most part, thought he did a nice job keeping the ball out of harm's way. However, it's clear after reviewing the film, he left a lot of opportunities out there. I think there was a lot of meat left on that bone. The 2 touchdown passes, those were great. If he's going to continue to lead his team to more wins in the future, he has to do a better job identifying those mismatches, finding those opportunities, and when they present themselves, he's got to take it.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Open man downfield, that's London. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone, inside the 20. That is a big gainer for the Saints. 45 yards. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. And the defense all over this one. They knock them down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
On play action, Daniels. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, New Orleans. A touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score.
And, of course, so ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. That ties the game at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Jackson now. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Hey, middle. Right here.
On play action, here's Jackson. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
13. Report.
From the gun, Jackson. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
First and 10
at the 26-yard line.
A touchdown apiece.
Yo. Hey, report.
Here's a toss, right side to Mixon. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The offense is trying to test the edges of the perimeter of this defense, Mike, but the defense is just too quick to the ball. Total team defense, pursuit, 11 hats to the ball carrier. It's exactly what we saw here. Keep that game to nothing. Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The Saints offense and receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown set for this next possession. And he is right up there amongst the league leaders when it comes to receiving yards by a wideout this year. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8. Davis heading in motion. Here's a designed run.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Here's third down and a few inches. They'll let the fullback try to push the pile. 14 on the pickup. It's good for a Saints first down.
You know, Mike, in some ways, I liken fullbacks to kind of the modern-day tight end. They're the ones that are willing to do a little of the dirty work on most plays. So every once in a while, it is so good to see them rewarded and have a chance to be the guy who delivers and converts on third down.
First run of the game here for Chase Brown. Oh, a loose football.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front.
And remember now,
After reviewing the play.
so that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. They'll run it here. It's Samaje Perine. Good running there. Getting close to midfield. Let's mark them there. And a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Left side in the hands of London. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll run with Gilliam. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. A run, this is Gilliam. Good job on the ground to pick it up. Mark it at the 38, move those chains. First down.
All they needed was a couple yards. But he was prepared, Mike, to dish out all the punishment he could to anyone who stood in his way. And with that mindset, it's no surprise to see him convert for that first down.
On the ground, it's Brown. Here's 2nd and 6. Off the bootleg. Here's Daniels. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target, and it's going to bring up a third down. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a fourth down. Udi's kick is good. And the Saints will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
The Giants offense and running back Joe Mixon heading out onto the field. And he is the NFL leading rusher here in the month of December. A strong finish in the final stretch could earn him the crown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Jackson now on second down. They try to work the screen with Mixon. They smelled the screen and took care of it. Blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down.
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want, but now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier, because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
So, fourth down, and Ryan Wright on to punt it away. Back deep is Darius Davis. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field. The Saints offense and running back Chase Brown headed back onto the field. They'll have a short field looking to build on the lead. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A carry here for Brown. And he'll manage to bring this down to about the 37. Jalen Petrie up to make the tackle. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. On second down, it's Daniels. They'll set up the screen to Brown. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Here's Brown. Ooh! And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
A run on 1st and goal. What a move! He's in. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Saints. Moody now for the extra point. It's up and through. The Saints will get out in front 17-7. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. He fields it at the 8. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Giants offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. This one is hauled in by Daniel Bellinger. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Quick, ready?
Now, Jackson. He'll get that complete right side. It's Bellinger. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. Back to throw, Jackson. This one pulled in by the tight end, Bellinger.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground in line, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Jackson up top again. Finding his tight end, Bellinger. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. To the air one more time with Jackson. He'll air it out down the middle. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We start with the Kirk Cousins Bowl. Atlanta heading north to take on Minnesota. And that one at the half, 20-7 is the score. A touchdown run for Kenneth Walker. From there, we head down to Tennessee to check on the Titans at home in Nashville. And they trail in that one as it's the visiting Jags who are out in front. Kyler Murray, 2 touchdown passes thus far. Finally, let's get to Philadelphia. Check on the Eagles at home at Lincoln Financial Field. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. A touchdown pass there for C.J. Stroud. These two teams leaving the tunnel, and we'll head out with them. It's time to send it back over to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Here's Darius Davis to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Saints offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with first down. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And a nice game there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. It's another run here for Williams. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down. They'll go play action here with Daniels. That's caught right side. It's London. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. So they come to the line for first down and 10. To throw is Daniels. He's got room at the 30. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Now Brown. And he's into the end zone. Chase Brown. Touchdown, New Orleans. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. The Giants offense ready for their first possession of this second half. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. And he'll work this out to the 23. That's E.J. Speed getting in there to make the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. Jackson looking to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. He's still on his feet. And they will finally run him down.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He's going to tuck it and go.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
And that is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Hey, middle.
They'll run for it with Mixon. And he's going to have the Giants' first down. That was a tough couple of yards to pick up, but they convert on 4th and 1.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it. The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on 1st down.
2nd and a yard. In motion is Myers. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's 1st down.
Go right here. 13.
They'll go right back to Mixon. Tremendous pursuit. They force him out of bounds behind the line. It'll be a loss of 3 on the play.
This ball carrier just didn't want to go down, and this defense, they had to throw everything they had at him, Mike. He just kept fighting and fighting, but finally when they were able to get him on the ground, they were able to do it for a loss. It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete, but as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
3rd and long for Jackson. He'll try and get there on the ground. Oh, goodness. After the play, that's Lamar having some difficulties down there. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. This one will be from 37 yards out. Hayes' kick is good. And the Giants are back within 2 scores.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Boston Scott. And he is stopped at the 25, and the drive will begin there. The Saints offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. London brought in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And he's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. He'll run here with Brown. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot, but it's going to be enough to move the chains.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
On the carry, it's Williams. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Davis going in motion. And he's going to take this past the 45, and that's good enough for a first down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of 7. First down, New Orleans.
Play action. Here's Daniels. Off he goes. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. Here's 2nd and 2. A run. It's P-Rock. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. A conversion here could finish this one off. It's 3rd and inches. And a nice job. They pick it up. First down. The march continues. They're at the 41-yard line.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down. But this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down.
And they will finally catch up to him and get him down.
Well, I think one thing's for sure, Mike. I don't think we're seeing an offense that is comfortable with this late lead, and they for sure are not letting their foot off the gas. They're continuing to put pressure on the defense and say, hey, I don't care how much we're up by. We're going to continue to execute our passing game, and if there's opportunities downfield, we're going to continue to take them.
He's got it at the 3.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
This would go a long way to sealing this one. 3rd and a yard. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Saints. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but It's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Makes the score Saints 31, Giants 10. Jake Moody to kick off.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Giants offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. Still, a lot can happen between now and the end of the season, but Green is starting to rise to the top as you look across the NFL. Jackson now to throw on first down. To the left side, it is caught by Myers. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Jackson. Quick slant into the hands of Wilson. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 25-yard.
2nd down, Jackson. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, Jackson. He's got his man, complete to Wilson. That is well done there, converting on 3rd and 15. On 1st and 10, Jackson. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. It's actually the easiest down in football to operate in. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
On 3rd down, Jackson. He's got Myers on the completion. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. Got his man at the 6. He is in. Daniel Bellinger. Touchdown, New York. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Giants are able to edge a bit closer. Even with 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Here's 1st and 10. London brought in motion. It's 1st down, and they'll run. And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 5 yards.